Call of Duty Ghosts. We're back with another Safeguard Let's Play episode. This time we're going to go to Warhawk. Now what I really like about this game in particular is the world design. Destroyed Beauty is the same thing that Spec Ops: The Line did, and that game to this day just looks fucking fantastic. Those games were made by a lot of people who nowadays have gone to making a lot of the problems that we currently face. They used to make solutions, they used to make entertainment, now they make education, you know? You're not allowed to have fun. You're only allowed to be educated on how to have fun in such limiting and, juvenile ways. Wait, you actually just want a fun game where you shoot people? And the game is good? Well, why would you ever have that expectation? It's not like we did this for 30 years or anything. And then in like the past 5, we've gone out of our way to deliberately be weirdly hostile, antagonistic, and aggressive to you for no reason, huh? Oh, I wonder, why would you ever have the expectation of wanting to play a fucking game that works, is fun, and has a lot of content? You wouldn't want to actually come back to these games. They're garbage. They're worthless trash. As PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan would say, which is why he never put fucking PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, and a lot of other game support with any form of real backwards compatibility. And he clarified, oh, that's not what I meant. You meant exactly what you said, you bastard. You meant exactly what you fucking said. That's why that other guy who actually seemed to actually care about what he was doing and saying got fired. But unfortunately, like with most Japanese names, I can't pronounce what his name, so don't. Not gonna pretend to pretend to say it. It was that guy who made that, mock ad. This is how you share a game on PlayStation 4. And then it's just like one step. Give the game to your friend. Thanks. And then yeah, they had big text saying it doesn't work with online-only games or digital games, but like, you know what I mean. It's fucking hilarious, and that won them the console generation. It's just common sense, Maybe don't be so draconian and stupid about ownership. And the Xbox One backtracked because the whole intention on that was just to rob you of basic consumer rights and like go to feudalism. As Ross Scott, really talks about in one of his follow-up videos to Game Dungeon, is why he doesn't like the whole Xbox stuff is, yeah, imagine if, any other company started doing this, like PlayStation started putting games on only Nintendo, but, they screwed over their existing fan base and all of this exclusivity between, their own shit. Just started, taking precedent everywhere else. It's just stupid. Fuck, they got me good. Weapon proficiency increased. Sound off. Damn. Where's this last motherfucker? Fucking call him in. Call in the Ghost Squad. Hate to have to do it so early, but I got knocked the fuck out while I was talking about Xbox. You talk about new dog models. Well, they come for you. You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming. For sure. It's a good thing they got MTAR over there. Now let's hope my guy is not retarded and gets himself killed for the 70th time, but, he will. You're gonna die. And it's gonna be in some pathetic way that is totally totally could have been predictable or just easily stopped. The allied AI for the Ghost Squad is not great. That being said, the enemy AI is pretty good considering they're able to drop me so soon. But as he was saying with like Xbox One exclusive stuff, it's like if PlayStation decided that instead of making new God of War with the best hardware on PlayStation 5, right, they decided to just release a game on Switch 2, screw over their existing fan base, and give them a whole lot of jack shit. And then basically anybody who bought the existing hardware had their stuff locked down. They were not allowed to use it, and they got punished with the whole parole box, as he calls it. Yep, told you. Fucking dog. Nice.
We finally found something you're good at. You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming.
Nice. AK-12, so be it.
Enemy forces
Off we go.
inbound. Show them what we can do. Incoming supply drop on the way. Pick it up, dipshits. Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
I hope I'm good at this. I don't want to die again. I'll see if I can get this sentry gun to shoot that motherfucker. There we go. The Vepr. I'm gonna need that. Especially if I want to survive the situation, which I do. Take him down, sentry. Get that motherfucker. Got him. One more. Clothesline him. Get up here, bitch. Got a big gun with your name on it. Woo!
Efficiency increased. Sound off. You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming.
There we go. The Vepr. The reason why I get this is because
Away, numbnuts.
42 bullets. Yeah, why the fuck wouldn't you get that? That's a huge magazine. Alright, I'm gonna go get that helicopter if I can. The Battle Hind. Alright. I'm gonna re-roll this. If it's nothing good, I'm gonna grab ammo. Focus. I'll take it.
Pull your head out of your ass. Large sentry gun expired. What the hell happened?
What happened is a hind
incoming.
came
You
in.
earned it.
Whooped its ass in the next week. Boom. So anyway, you know, it's just stupid, the state of Xbox these days. What state? You got half of a fucking console. They gave up making games that were anything of value around like 2017, 2018. And yeah, no wonder a lot of people just stopped also, you know, well, not 2019 actually. Halo Infinite for a lot of people was just like their last ditch, and like, if they couldn't even do that for a next-gen console, couldn't even release it on time, and it was just bullshit after bullshit after bullshit, well, people smelled death and blood in the water, and they smelled that the writing was on, you know, they could see the fucking writing on the wall. It said, you know, unhappy, in other words. Speaking of the wall, this is something I miss. Just low-resolution textures, but, like, they look really dirty. That just looks good, you know? Crazy idea. But, this runs on Windows Vista XP, even, and 7. And I say it can run on XP if you use something like one core, even. It's like this custom GitHub app. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye.
Incoming supply drop on the way. Pick it up, dipshits.
So if you ever wanted extended Windows XP support, well, you can totally get it.
Efficiency increased.
You get modern apps working.
Drop those pansies, but there are
Modern apps working on Windows XP. Even like shit from Windows 11 and 10 and 8 and 7 and Vista and whatever else, right? So you don't have to settle for a second-rate, you know, locked-down version, or, well, not locked down, but, you know, limited because of app
Enemy
support.
forces inbound. Show 'em what we can do. Friendly Hind
You don't have to
incoming. You
compromise.
heard
Why
it.
compromise? You know, it's your computer. You got a computer from 20 years ago, you can still use it, all thanks to GitHub. Well, that's awesome. Fucking soda. You're gonna get me killed. Hey, helicopter, you come over here and shoot this guy? No? Okay. Well, I'll do it for you.
Proficiency increased. Sound off. Power up, gentlemen. Team restock.
Ravager got wrecked.
Increased. We finally found something you're good at.
Shoot the minigun? Thank you. Boom.
Incoming you dropped those
What's better than a
grenades, but there are
minigun?
more coming.
Minigun with explosive fucking rounds. That's my kind of fucking minigun. I don't know about you. Explosive minigun. Give me the kinds of weapons that Pixel Gun 3D's got. That's the shit I want to see. Creative weapons with fucking funny shit.
Hostiles inbound. Light 'em up.
There we go. I'll take steady aim. And we'll take a minigun and use it. Shove it up their ass. Come at me, bitches. Bring in the big gun. Come get me.
Weapon proficiency increased. Sound off.
Bye-bye. Beep beep. Rammed him with the car. The headlights. Boom.
You dropped those pages,
wrecked.
but there are more coming.
Oh yeah, more coming. They're coming to kill me. One little detail I like is you can actually hear the fucking explosions. They're happening off in the distance. Boom, boom, boom. Smoke also looks really
Pull your
nice
head
too.
out of your ass. Large hostile force
Like, it's a
approaching.
2D sprite, right? But that actually looks really fucking good. Even if you don't have volumetric effects, that's fine as long as what you're replacing it is with, you know, is of a high enough quality.
Weapon proficiency
Son of a
increased.
bitch.
Sound off. Did I say you could lose that outpost?
No, sir, you did not. Oh, there's a way to... Nah, that don't work. Shit. I'll give Safeguard another try. Let's go for round 2. This will be a longer video. Try it again. But usually, you know, the problem with the effects from the Xbox 360 isn't even that they would be bad or not work well. It's just like the texture resolution was too low. Thanks to the increase of technology and the, you know, better hardware and optimization stuff that's out there these days, you could make a game that's developed like the Xbox 360 as easily as, you know, as easily as 9 months.
Stay alive.
In my
or
case.
I will kill you.
I'm gonna try not to get dropped in round 4, but anyway. You can make games like those pretty fast. I mean, considering you don't even need very high resolution textures. Like, I imagine that's not even fucking 1024. It's probably like fucking 512, and they add some tessellation.
Supporters on the way, numbnuts.
Add some tessellation, then it looks good, right? Send help. No food. Huh. It's almost like they want to make this place look desperate and war-torn. Interesting idea. Huh. I also just like the way a lot of this works, but looks. Warhawks.
Pull your head out of your ass. Large hostile force approaching.
Camper Dave's Auto Repair. My dogs are trained to kill. Keep out. Cool ass TV there. Time to get in the zone. They're gonna start coming. Get to the spot. There we go. It's ambient occlusion as well. It's just this, you know, dark shadow that a lot of this stuff has. Looks great and runs well too.
Weapon proficiency increased. Sound off.
Shoot from the hip. Headshot.
Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
The pistol regenerates ammo. Killed him.
You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming.
Excellent. Getting locked in now. The wrath of Xbox One makes me pissed. I'll paint this fucking room with blood. Hail Hydra! So another thing I like is the walls.
Hostiles inbound. Light 'em up.
There you go. That's a real ghostly looking smile. Frown. But, the walls have a lot of dirt and grime on them. I've totally seen this kind of floral, you know, olives and pears and whatever. At least I think those are olives. Might be plums. Great environmental and world building.
Pick it up, dipshits.
Just like this place was under construction before it got attacked. This was like some small town out in the south. Yeah, there are tons of places like this. Hell, I know a lot of people in the south especially who don't even fucking use a computer.
Weapon proficiency increased. Sound off.
'Cause they don't fucking need one. It's a crazy idea.
Power up, gentlemen.
But,
Team restock.
You have enough of reality in there where people just use maybe some basic fucking tools. Got your Home Depot fucking improvement project in here with all the gallons of paint that are still unused, you know, it's just great fucking environment and world design. You know, disease, don't enter or my dog will bite you, you know, just, yeah, I totally have seen that kind of shit before. Or Far Cry 3.
Pull your head out of your ass. Large hostile force
Trespassers will be shot, survivors will be shot again, or little murals and paintings on the wall with the USA flag. 76, yeah. Hey, good thing you guys know your history. Be kind of a shame if you decided to weaponize it and use it as like some sort of,
Friendly
you know,
high-end
weird
coming.
antagonistic propaganda, right? Right, Call of Duty? Be weird if you decided all of a sudden to just put a bunch of sexualized characters in your game, and this kind of happens after you've very publicly raped and tortured a lot of people. Huh.
Gentlemen, team restock.
I'm sure that couldn't be related. Why are they so apologetic? Why so apologetic? Why so, you know, seemingly all of a sudden wanting to be so sympathetic to these people? Have they hurt them? Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good. Weapon proficiency increased. Sound off.
Got a good shotgun for you. Bye-bye.
You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming.
Great shotgun. So good it doesn't even fucking work. Fuck the shotgun. Good, marathon. I require this. Please give it to me. Thank you.
Hostiles inbound. Light 'em up.
The grass also. Just love the ambient occlusion and the shading on that shit. It looks wonderful. It's the kind of thing I really loved in Crysis 3, but the problem with Crysis 3 is outside of the remaster, Crysis does not work very well on the computer. And the remaster didn't do too terribly much. It kind of lowered a lot of the overly bright effects, but otherwise, looks great. Looks and runs great. They did change the humor, you know, the humorous sort of settings, where they even said the lowest was high. But otherwise, yeah. Nice to see you, puppy. Here, I gotta pet you. I'll pet you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, doggy.
Support is on the way, numbnuts.
Numbnuts. Numbnuts. Whee! Fucking zooming around so fast the game can't even keep up with me. Oh boy. I guess IW6 loaded. What the fuck? Alright, try this again. Yeah, just use this instead. Oh fuck, that was an MTAR. I didn't have an MTAR, I had a Vepr. Shit. Well, next support drop, we'll see if I can get it. Little cool, obscure, like, Russian, Korean, and other guns as well. Just, you don't even need to be historically accurate, you can just have all kinds of weird shit. This isn't too far off from what happens in, like, you know, the Ukraine war, where everybody's just using all kinds of just guns they have, shit from their great-grandpas in World War II. Even a few people got fucking duct taped together Maxim guns. So yeah, ironically enough, a lot of this game weirdly enough predicted a lot of current day conflicts that we are, you know, currently in. Because yeah, you're just gonna see nowadays, I think if there was World War III, you would just have an obscene amount of hodgepodge weapons. Everything from shit that's used to kill squirrels to like fucking high-end military equipment, antiques from World War II, cowboy guns from 200 fucking years ago, modern guns, hunting guns. I especially think if there was some form of civil war in the USA, it would primarily be fought with hunting weapons. No doubt. Hunting weapons and, like, hardware. Weaponized hardware. Just like drills and Home Depot equipment. Whee! You're gonna die. And so is this game if it keeps bouncing around like that. Alright. Take the MTAR. MTAR and Vepr seem to be the champs. Don't preliminarily sort of place down IEDs before they come in. That's kind of the screwy thing about it, is you gotta get the timing right. Like that.
Weapon proficiency increased. Sound off.
At least I think that was a word. Preemptively is the word I'm looking for.
Proficiency increased. Sound off. Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
Stabbing. Killed a rampaging bull.
Gentlemen, team restock.
Don't want to jump the gun here. There we go. Dynamic shadows too, like the kind of choppy way that looks at times, that could have been fixed with PlayStation 4 and 5. Well, it was fixed with PlayStation 4 mostly, but it could have been fixed with PlayStation 5 hardware, no doubt.
You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming.
You could totally have like fucking increased the pixel count with a lot of that shit that we have now. You could just use these same exact methods. The problem is that Unreal Engine and a lot of other engines don't really accommodate for that, and there are some engines that can. It's just
Enemy forces inbound. Show them what we can do.
a lot of them either have no tools remaining, or those tools have been obfuscated to pump up results of Unreal Engine 5 and newer technology that has inferior temporal methods compared to this, like TXAA, which was actually pretty good.
On the way. Pick it up, dipshits.
They used to have pretty good anti-aliasing, the TXAA with NVIDIA. Oh, nice. There we go. And I'm using it right now. TXAA in this just looks very good. And it's
What the hell happened?
it's not perfect. If you do look very closely, you can still see some of the edges, but you gotta look really fucking closely. And it doesn't have that shitty blur effect in motion. It doesn't have that smeary look off in the distance. No, TXAA was really good. I don't know why the fuck they stopped using it other than just making TAA seem like the best option when you provide shitty alternatives.
There are more coming. Support is on the way.
Planned obsolescence, most likely. Because it takes more time, more effort, more money, and is less efficient constantly. You know, people will fight against those kinds of whistleblowers and other shit, saying, "Oh, this guy has some sort of grift going on with like old Threat Interactive, right? Who's blowing the alarm bell on that shit, blowing the alarm whistle,
Large house
ringing the
force
bell."
approaching.
There. Couldn't get all the kill streaks I wanted, but yeah, that's fine for now. And yeah, it's worthwhile fucking ringing the bell, because if you're gonna have your own games that really removed a lot of the whole split screen and other functionality in the, you know, the pursuit of graphics no longer look good, well then what the fuck do they have left? They have nothing. They have no reason not to put split screen, offline with bots, you know, basic ownership and just understandable quality of life things that, you know, you would kind of want. Here, kill him. Lining it up for you, dipshit. There we go.
You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming. Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
There we go. Awesome. The minigun. And I like that. You know, it has a display and it has all these wires and shit too. It's pretty cool. It's wearing a wire. That's a lamp cord.
Hostiles inbound. Light
And there's
them up.
also physics when you fucking move around, right? On the chains and shit too. They wave around. They got the sling mounts there. So if you wanted to like sling this over your shoulder or mount something else, you know. And also one thing I like is it shoots before it spins. Which yes, that is how that actually works.
On the way. Pick it up, dipshit. Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at. Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
Bye-bye.
Friendly Hind incoming. You earned it. You dropped those pansies, but there are more
Shit.
coming.
I didn't realize the minigun was that effective. Alright, grab that, and I'm gonna head for the other one. Stalker. Gonna need that.
Enemy forces inbound. Show them what we can do.
Alright, helicopter's gonna be put to work now. Got him. Shoot him through that. Even better. Just fucking wall bang him. There are a few things I noticed. The transparency. Media, they're not sorting it as well as they should, but hey, you know.
Weapon proficiency increased. Sound off. Weapon proficiency increased. Sound off. Weapon proficiency increased. Sound off.
Got him. Oh shit, they sent back Dirtbag Vader.
There are more coming.
Dirtbag Darth Vader. Destructor. Yeah, damn. Dip tater chip, motherfucker. Destructor. He's a big boy. Oh yeah, he's a big boy alright.
Inbound. Light 'em
Big
up.
bitch. They fucked with the big dog. Our new dog model is taken from high-resolution scans of an actual SEAL Team service dog shit.
Incoming supply drop on the way. Pick it up, dipshit. Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at. Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I need ammo. Oh, asking you shall receive, I suppose.
Power up, gentlemen. Team restock.
Need to run.
A good soldier never leaves a man behind. Weapon
Love they kept that line from Toy
proficiency
Story.
increased. Sound off. Incoming supply drop on the way. Pick it up, dipshits.
Gotta see if this new dog model will get over here. Nope, guess not. Ghost Squad, come help.
You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming. Support is on the way, numbnuts.
Grab helicopters. That fucking helicopter. Don't head back. I gotta run.
Enemy
Excellent.
forces
Sleight of
inbound.
hand.
Show 'em what we can do.
That's exactly what I needed, and I got it.
Friendly Hind incoming. You earned it.
Send in the Hind. 10 headshots. I'm gonna see if I can get a minigun.
Efficiency increased.
Boom.
Sound off.
Boom, bitches. is. Just aiming right at his head. The bullet went right in his face and still didn't count as a headshot. Wonderful way of taking cover Ghost Squad has.
We finally found something you're good at.
I'm just reminded of this bit in Top Secret, where there's like this bit in World War II. They're in this secret resistance base in France, and this guy they're all knocking out windows. This is like a spoof movie of like a lot of World War II movies, right? Because it had been overdone and shit. And he takes cover in front of the window that the Nazis are currently shooting through. And there's another bit where like the main character plays fucking rock, paper, scissors, and then, you know, he just flips his gun, does the whole like blowing off the smoke thing, holster it. Because, you know, they play rock, paper, scissors. Well, I guess he died. He just dies off screen. And they got like the absolute most hilarious use of fucking sugar glass I have seen. And there's this one bit where like one dude, you know, what I'm reminded of is when I throw down the fucking IED, and there's just this one bit where it's like this guy fucking hops on a grenade, and then everybody else except for the guy who fucking hopped on the grenade dies. Which is like the opposite way of how it's supposed to fucking work, right? Guys are fucking shooting. Boom. That's what I was saying, right? They fucking hopped on the grenade, and everybody except for me died. Well, me and Ghost Squad, but give him a minute, he will. He'll find a way. There we go. Focus. We still gotta focus on Call of Duty. Where's the force? There we go.
Enemy forces inbound. Show them what we can do.
We gotta show them what we can do. Show them what you can do, Annie. They're gonna die. Oh no, I cut character from fucking Dora the Explorer. Jar Jar. Jar Jar's keyed all this. Blow him up.
Gentlemen, team restock. Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
Isn't going to be punished. Ghost Squad, you better help me. Noble sacrifice. Rest in peace, nerd. No, Ghost Squad. This character who I was so invested in, truly.
You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming.
Fucking hell.
Weapon level increased. We finally found
Will I at least get a
something
supply
you're good
drop?
at.
Oh. Excellent, I do. Take it. Take the shit and run.
Out of your ass. Large hostile force approaching.
Time to go. And right now. Because I'm out of kill streaks, I'm out of time. And I've got like all jack shit here, so I'm going to use everything I can at my disposal to survive this situation. Three beeps of death.
Sound off. Gentlemen, team restock.
The destruction of Darth Vader. Lord Vader sent in his goons. Try and kill me. Low budget police force Star Wars.
Weapon proficiency increased. Sound off.
Oh! Yeah, he's using the force alright. Forcing me left and right.
You dropped those pansies, but they
Fucking
are
win,
welcome.
bitch.
Looks like the cavalry came through. Outpost
Oh,
secured.
really excellent world and just, you know, environmental design, the sound, the audio. It's one thing I really like is just throughout this game, and it's something that even Battlefield didn't always do, is that every map looks and feels and plays totally fucking different. How many city maps and desert maps did I fucking play in Battlefield 3? Like all of them, except for the one or two where it was like a forest. You have city, desert, maybe an ice one, and a forest or two. Wow, really, really creative, guys. So Call of Duty competes with this by making every fucking map totally different. Prison, desert city, fucking southern border wall of Texas, a train station, snowy fucking Viking village, a overgrown shopping mall in a rainstorm, a fucking broken warehouse on an industrial island with tons of vegetation. You have this southern, you know, USA, American rural town with like explosions happening off in the fucking distance and tons of smoke and fire. You got this fucking weapons factory with tanks. You got this fucking array in the desert. You have fucking buses that go off the side. You got a big ass castle. You got a flood. You can drown. You can die and jump in the flood if you're not careful. You got a baseball stadium that got fucking, you know, placed under threat of an orbital strike. Yeah, how many Battlefield games have a fucking orbital laser that can kill you? I can't think of any. That's a pretty cool mechanic. Or you got free fall, where it's like the whole building fucking shakes and is crashing to the ground. That's really fucking awesome. And you notice how every single one of these maps might have a few similar things in common, but they all look fucking distinct. They all have an identity of their own. Yeah, how many Battlefield maps had that? I can think of 3. Metro, Wake Island, and then like Siege of Shanghai. That's it. And I'm really hard pressed to think of what the fuck was so unique about those maps other than them all just blanketly looking pretty. They look pretty, but when you find out that a lot of it lacks the substance and sort of the long-term replayability of something like Call of Duty, well, hell, it's no wonder why so many people go back to Call of Duty as opposed to Battlefield. Because with Battlefield, you can barely struggle to get the shit playing in 2 with bots. Like, I really wanted to enjoy Battlefield 2, but I had such a love-hate relationship with that game that I eventually just stopped playing. I was going to do another part after Battlefield 2 HD, but why the fuck would I if I'm not having fun? If it ain't fun, I ain't bothering. So, it's as simple as that. I ain't gonna fuck with Battlefield 2 again for a long time. Battlefront 2? Maybe. Maybe. I've got some things I want to say on that game, but I do know some really, really cool Halo mods and a few other things. So that I might do another time if I don't get too busy with Rogue Planet, which I've been pretty busy with, but you know, most of my day in that regard would consist of make game, then play game, get content out for the YouTube channel, and just play the slot machine to see as to what gets popular. And usually, fucking hell if I know. But anyway, that does it for this. Thanks for watching.